Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something that I've been meaning to do for a while. We're going to be doing a Marylin Manson tier list. I've been pre-gaming for this for months, honestly, and I hope you accept my opinions. I have listened to every single one of these albums, and I enjoyed all of them but one. And right now we're going to start off with Portrait of an American Family. This is going to fantastic. I actually love this album. Like, my personal standouts are Lunchbox, Dope Hat, Wrapped in Plastic. I also love Snake Eyes and Sissies. The only track that I think is a little too long is Misery Machine, but that includes an extended outro. So it's kind of hard to rip into, honestly. So I'm not going to go too hard on that. But next up, though, we got Antichrist Superstar. This is going to perfection. This is not my favorite, though, but I love this thing from Irresponsible Hate Anthem to the weird closer Untitled. Other standouts for me, though, go to 1996, Angel with Scabbed Wings, Warm Boy, which I think is one of his most underrated cuts, Deformography, Cryptor Child, and The Reflecting God, and of course, The Man That You Fear, which is surprisingly personal from Manson. I actually really appreciated how personal and heartfelt that was. That one surprised me. Anyway, but next up is Mechanical Animals. And this is my favorite album from him, actually. From all the ones I listened to, this is my favorite album from him. I love this thing from the opening Great Big White World all the way to the closer Coma White. Personal favorites, though, are New Model Number 15, I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me. Also, The Speed of Pain, Rock is Dead, and the title track are all amazing. Dissociative is amazing too. I Want to Disappear, User Friendly, Fundamentally Low. Basically, the whole album. I love this thing from beginning to end. Honestly, this is just a picture perfect album, pun fully intended for that one. This is a picture perfect album. But next up, we're going to Hollywood. And this album is going to the bottom of perfection for me. I actually go back and forth with The Portrait of an American Family and Hollywood, but I do love this album, though, because I love songs like the fight song, Disposable Teens, Target Audience, In the Shadow of the Valley of Death, the title track, Crucifixion in Space, The Nobodies, the love song, the death song, Lamb of God, Born Again, Burning Flag is probably my personal favorite on here, just so aggressive. Coma Black is also great. I also like The Fall of Adam and Count to Six and Die, The Vacuum of Infinity. This is good perfection. Love this album. But next up, The Golden Age of Grotesque. This is going to great. This is a little bit of a step down, but it does have its highlights, like This Is the New S, Mob Scene. I've also enjoyed Use Your Fist and Not Your Mouth. Funny song title. Saints also pretty good. Kaboom Kaboom and Slut Garden are also pretty good. The Bright Young Things are also pretty good, and Better of Two Evils. I also kind of enjoyed Vo Devil. But the one track I don't like on here is the title track, actually. The title track kind of blows, in my opinion. But next up, though, we have Eat Me, Drink Me. This is going to okay. It's very listenable. It even has its highlights like Evidence and Heart-Shaped Glasses. And You and Me and the Devil Makes Three. I also kind of like... I also kind of like Just a Car Crash Away and Are You the Rabbit. This thing's okay. This is an okay album. But next up, though, we get to a slight step up with a high end of low. This is going to good. I actually love Pretty as a Swastika, Leave a Scar, Four Rusted Horsemen. And I also love I Want to Kill You Like They Do in the movies. Also, Unkillable Monsters, pretty good too. Not a bad album, pretty good, a little bit of a step up. But next up, we got Born Villain. This is going to the bottom of great, in my opinion. This one does have a track I dislike, which is The Gardener, I believe. But I really do enjoy the tracks like the opener, Hey Cruel Road, No Reflection, Overneath the Path of Misery is probably my personal favorite. And lay down your GD arms is also pretty good as well. I also enjoy the title track and the cover of You're So Vain. And the Flowers of Evil is also pretty good too. But next up, though, we're going to be talking about the Pale Emperor. This almost went to perfection for me. Like, I almost want to put it above these two with Hollywood and Portrait of American Family. It doesn't have as high highs. Oh yeah, I forgot about Portrait of American Family. I also love Get Your Gun too. That is an amazing track. That is just designated at the PRA. Fantastic track. But this one, like, I love Killing Strangers, Third Day of a 7-Day Binge, Rush at My Wreck. I also love Cupid Carries a Gun and Odds of Even, and Birds of Hell Awaiting is fantastic, and The Devil Beneath My Feet and Only Slave Only Dreams to Be King is fantastic as well. Very consistent, like, I think this is only like a 47-minute runtime too. Very consistent, very killer. I am halfway tempted, and no, I'm not going to. But next up, though, is Heaven is Upside Down. Or, sorry, not Heaven is Upside Down. Heaven Upside Down. Sorry. This is going to the bottom of okay. This is my least favorite. I do like We Know Where You Effin' Live and Saturnalia, but that's kind of it. I really hate songs like Say 10, for example. Like, that one's just lame to me. I hate that dad pun. And I'm also not a big fan of Tattooed in Reverse either. But the rest of the album's fine. Like, Revolution Number 10 is fine. Yeah. But next up, though, we're going to get into probably one of my more diverse picks with We Are Chaos. This is actually going to good. Boop. I actually like the opener, Red, Black, and Blue. Very sarcastic, very aggravated and pissed opener. I really like that. I also like the title track and Don't Chase the Dead and Paint You With My Love. I actually enjoy most of the album. Even Broken Needle was pretty good, too. It's Self Coagula. And Keep My Head Together, Perfume. Perfume is a little bit more of an angry, pissed off track. I actually really enjoy that one. But next up, though, we got One Assassination Under God, Chapter 1. This is actually going to the top of great. This is actually more consistent than these two. This one actually I like from the beginning to end. With the title track and No Funeral Without Applause. They're both like decent 7s. Not If You Understand is actually an 8, along with the Sickest Secrets We Keep. As the Sick as the Secrets Within. There we go. As Sick as the Secrets Within is a decent 8, and Sacrilegious is probably my favorite on here. I also really like Raise the Red Flag. Death is Not a Costume is like a 7. Maybe Purgatory is an 8, though. And Sacrifice of the Mask is a decent 7. So it could open and close stronger, but overall, I'm actually really satisfied with this. Bit of a rebound. Like, I would say this is the best since the Pale Emperor, in my opinion. Bit of a step up. I'm actually excited for the next Manson album whenever he drops it, because he's still got some gas in the tank, y'all, and he actually might be able to prove himself. But anyway, like, I doubt we'll ever get anything as good as Mechanical Animals or Antichrist Superstar or Hollywood in the Valley of Death. But we might be able to get something as good as like a Portrait of American Family and the Pale Emperor again. I'm actually excited for the next album. But anyway, that'll do it. Gates of Aries signing off. Drop your own Manson tier list in the comments, please, if you don't mind doing that. I would really appreciate that. But that should do it. Everyone, have a good day.